listening to the LOZ Podcast Network.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the LOZ Podcast Network. My name's Ken Lawler. I'm the host, and you are either watching us in the LOZ app or you're listening to us on KRMS Radio. 10 to 11 on Saturdays, we have a show. Every Saturday, you can tune in, kind of hear what's going on with people around the lake. We talk to different people. We talk to business owners. We talk to realtors. And today, we're talking to Jesse Witt. He's with Lake Life Outdoor Furniture. Jesse, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, Ken?
Awesome, man. Hey, I'm so glad we finally got you on the show. I've been tracking you down for months to get you on here and talk about Lake Life Outdoor Furniture, because even though it's January and I guess no one's thinking about sitting outside, it's coming, and you want to make sure that you have your stuff ordered and you have it in for when the season gets here, right? And you can help people with that. You can do anything they want with outdoor furniture, can't you?
Absolutely, yes. We've been we're going on our 6th year in business here at Lake of the Ozarks. And we're primarily a poly store. We sell poly outdoor furniture. We have a huge product range, everything from Adirondack chairs to dining table sets. That's kind of our specialty. And then deep seating. And, we just have a huge product range.
And when you talk about poly furniture, I mean, what's the difference? What is poly? Why is that such a great option for people?
So the technical explanation for that is HDPE, that's an acronym for high density polyethylene. And so essentially it is made from recycled milk jugs or detergent bottles. They call that post-consumer waste. So it's a green thing, but it's also just it's continually being recycled and is a wonderful product because of the UV inhibitors and everything that they put in it to make it really hold up outdoors and be the kind of the weapon of choice here and at the lake and anywhere where your furniture is exposed to harsh elements all the time.
Yeah, and that's important too, because I mean, you're putting, this stuff is, you have a budget, but you want to, some of the stuff can get kind of expensive, and you want to make sure it lasts for years. And this stuff does last for years. I mean, sometimes you'll buy that stuff, from a discount store or whatever. It lasts you 2 seasons. You got to throw it away. That's not the case with this, is it?
Absolutely not. So we're kind of a buy it once, and you have it. It's not going to crack. It's not going to splinter. It's not going to fade. I mean, all of those things are guaranteed and are backed by a 20-year warranty. As far as the, yes, it's expensive and it's something that is totally an investment. However, our customers love the fact that they can purchase their table set this year, or they can purchase, their fire pit chairs, and then they can just continue to add to their set because the colors don't change, and you're able to keep matching what you have and just keep adding your set as, time and space allows.
And, how do you guys help people design the space that they're trying to create? Obviously, at the lake, I mean, you go up and down the water, you see some of these. I kind of joke with people at the Lake of the Ozarks. The back of the house is really the front of the house in most communities, right? So that's what everybody sees, and that's where everybody hangs out. But there's people that have multiple decks. They have fire pit areas. They have closed-in areas. How do you come out and actually go through all their areas with them if they need that, and help them pick the right furniture for the right scenario?
Yes, that's kind of it depends on the customer, but for a lot of people, each one of those areas, whether it's a deck or it's a back patio or it's a pool deck or it's their dock, all of those kind of have a theme. And so we really try to help guide people to make the decision for that furniture to go with what they envision for that space. And sometimes just look at the space itself and see what would go best there. And so a lot of times people lean on us for that. We do have an in-house interior designer who's awesome and can come out and meet with you at your home and go through. We do that a lot for condo complexes, for individual homeowners. We have somebody come out, go through your space and kind of see what fits those areas the best and help guide you to a decision that you're going to love for many years.
And that, that's a good point. I wasn't even thinking about that, but I mean, there's a lot of HOA people out there listening that are with condo complexes, and they're looking to buy furniture for the whole complex, right? And it's essential when you're buying furniture for a complex like that it's sturdy, that it lasts, that it looks good, and that it does that for years. Because some of those places are huge and they have several pools and you can help them with that, right?
Absolutely. So we love that our products are so durable that not only are they wonderful at your individual home, but they are durable enough to hold up at condo complexes and really in a commercial environment. And we have helped numerous condo complexes across the lake. A lot of them, they do this by budget. And so they'll do so much this year, so much next year. And we are working with those constantly to make sure that we are helping guide them to the best decision, but also to just, work within their budgets and get all of their stuff replaced. They seem to be replacing year after year. So in the long run, they're going to save money and have much more quality furniture to, for the owners at those associations.
And look, there's a lot of places you can buy furniture at the lake or wherever, but what sets you guys apart at your store? What makes you guys different?
Yeah. So what I referenced first whenever we first started was our huge product range. And I mean, we have the largest product offering of poly furniture that I've seen in the country. We have gone out and established relationships with these Amish manufacturers. So it is Amish manufacturing. So I mean, I kind of lead with that. We had groups.
Which, if you've ever seen what the Amish do, I mean, it's first class. Anything that's associated with what the Amish are building, I always associate with. It's first class. They take their time. They do it right.
They absolutely do. And we love their way of life. It's totally different from how we live. And we are always so intrigued by how they live and, the way they do things. And the focus on quality is awesome. And we've established relationships with these great manufacturers, these great families, these great people, these great businesses across the entire country. And we have a large product offering. So table sets are what we specialize in. If you walk into our showroom, it's like, whoa, there's table sets everywhere. And that seems to be, that's what people love at the lake. But I can tell you that, there's a lot of deep seating in there. And deep seating is, some people don't know what that term is, but I mean, it's cushion furniture. So couches, love seats. And then, we're really happy to be offering sectionals now. And we have these sectionals that are modular that we can build. I mean, we have some as wide as like 17 feet wide, and then they come back like 10 feet. I mean, it's a big U shape. We can offer those. And not only can we offer just those products, but different styles and back options and multitude of cushion options and all those things that we offer. In addition to the things that everybody knows, like your fire pit chairs and, everybody thinks of a traditional Adirondack chair. We rarely sell the traditional Adirondack chair that people think of. We have some different designs that are just much easier to get in and out of. And those seem to be a lot more popular. And then we have the swivel glider options, which that's what got me loving outdoor furniture and poly outdoor furniture was I thought those swivel gliders, I was out there turning circles like a little kid. So that was cool. But so
now, when you keep talking about all this big furniture and 10 by 17s and gliders, what I think of as a homeowner is, do I got to move this stuff in and out every season? Because, that part I don't like.
Yeah, we hear that every day. And so the short answer is no, you don't bring any of it in and out. The only thing that we do is you might bring your cushions in at the end of the season. But I mean, what I can do, I'm a good cushion guy, but I don't, lifting that furniture in and out, I'm too old for that anymore. Yeah. So, I mean, you leave it out year round. That's the beauty of it. You're not bringing it in and out. You're not having to worry about it blowing away in the wind or any of that. I mean, this stuff is made to be exposed to the elements year round and stay out there and look as good in the spring. You have to give it a simple washing and you're ready to go.
And even after all that, all that pollen hits it, I can just wash it off, right? It's not tough.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you just wash it, simple soap and water detergent, and you're ready to go. Wipe it down. We tell people after pollen, you need to actually wipe it down with a towel. But the other times we really just take an electric leaf blower, blow it off, and everybody's ready to go.
That's awesome. And there's what other products do you guys sell? I mean, I know your base is on furniture and dining sets, but you guys have other stuff too, right?
Absolutely. So we have a very large store. We have a ton of decor, lake decor. I mean, a lot of the fun signs, go jump in the lake. I love local business, and it's always been something that's important to me to make sure that our community has a representation in our store. And so, like, we have a girl, her name is Nicole's Rock Candles, but she makes these granite candles. And it was such an awesome idea. She took her dad's remnant granite pieces from his granite business, and she makes these granite candles. We have a great relationship with a woodworking guy. His name's James Bowie, and he builds outdoor signs for us, custom signs out of wood. And so we just have a lot of local representation in there. And then, of course, we have outdoor umbrellas and other decor that's either local or brought in from, within the U.S.
Well, and it's pretty easy to find you guys. You're right on the main drag there in 54 when you come in. You got a huge showroom. It's knocked out. So if you want to come by and take a look at the different kind of styles that you have. And I know you have more than just that it's there. You have a huge showroom, but you even have more that you keep other places. So, you know, guys, if you want to get over to Lake Life Outdoor Furniture, it's real easy. Go in the LOZ app. They're right in there. You click a button, it's going to draw you a map on how to get there. You can hit a button, you're going to go to their website, or you can even call them directly. But now's the time, right? I mean, don't wait till May to try to go in there and get your furniture figured out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Lead times are the best they could possibly be this time of year. We are ordering stuff. We are the, you know, we stock a lot of furniture, and so we have a big warehouse, and we try to make sure that all of our popular items we have on hand. And then as far as custom orders go, though, we can always do that. We have the best lead times that I've seen in many years, and we're able to get you the stuff that you want in a timely manner. And then the other big thing I guess we haven't touched on is delivery. And so we deliver almost everything that we sell. We deliver by land or by water. And so, you know, sometimes those hills are a little out of control, and the best option is by boat. So we have a delivery boat that we bring them down.
I was going to say, you might want to see my driveway before you tell me you'll deliver, because and I'm sure you get a lot of that down at the lake. I mean, so you actually put it on the boat and bring it up on the water side. That's cool. Well, guys, that's Jesse Witt with Lake Life Outdoor Furniture. Go see him at his place at the lake. You'll also see him at the boat shows. I know you guys go out there. But get your orders in early. Make sure you're ready to go, and Jesse's going to be able to help you with all those outdoor furniture needs. Thanks for coming on the show today, bud. I know we'll have you back on, but it's a good time of year to start thinking about what am I going to do to get my place ready for the season.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. All of our employees at the store are wonderful. They kind of make everything keep going, and they'd love to talk to you and get you set up.
All right, everybody, that's Jesse Witt with Lake Life Outdoor Furniture. We'll be right back after these words.